is belt driven to spin, so the tips are straight down. Unlike a regular surface cleaner, the tips are turned and that pressure is what's actually spinning it. So 5 gallons a minute to us seems really low, but it's super efficient. With the 390 gallons it uses, it recovers that water, filters it, reuses it. Depending on what you're cleaning, you can run 4 to 6 hours before you have to clean the filters and or dump that water and just start with a fresh batch. The filters are stainless steel, lifetime. So there's a huge red light right in the center of the dash. It'll tell you, it'll flash, it'll come on and say, well, we'll say, but it means either you're out of water or filter that needs to be cleaned. And it turns off the pump so you can't damage the pump. It won't let you just keep driving with some dirty water and destroy the pump. It's got
I didn't notice the red light, boss.
What?
I said I didn't notice the red light, boss.
What about pavers and pavers?
It'll do pavers. With the sand, you make a small modification in the main pickup basket. I'll open this one up for you. So here's it. So this is the first line of filtration, and the walk behind is very similar. So the head spins on the bottom naturally to pick the water up. There's no vacuum at all on it. So that water is pushed through here into the basket, put there aside, and it catches all the heavy debris, obviously. And then from there, it goes down in the bottom to the pump that pumps it back to the reclaim tank. And on the reclaim tank, it has, it's on the back with a 390 gallons total. It has 2 water tanks on the outside, and it has 3 reclaim tanks, 1, 2, and 3. And it stages, it goes into one first, and then it's got a number of weirs and, for filtration. Oils will settle to the top, the sediment will settle to the bottom. The bottom of the tank is at an angle like this, and when it comes time, you have the dump valve on the bottom, all flushes out easy. So it goes through 1, 2, and 3, each one getting a little more fine, and then it goes from there over to, it's got 4 the stainless steel filters. 2 of them are 75 micron, 2 of them are 30 micron. The pump, it's got a giant pump. They say that they need it to be at least 50 micron for water, of water to go through it. So we filter it down, cyclone down to 30 micron, just to make sure that it's pure enough to go back through the pump.
Is it clean enough to where you don't need to do a final rinse?
Oh, 100%. Yep. So a good example, just to give you an idea. So the garage I was talking about in the class took us 6 weeks to do with about 5 people because of all the standing water puddles we had to go around and suck up and all that. We did the same exact garage last year. Me, one other person, we did it in a little less than 3 weeks because he was going ahead, cutting in the edges. He just pushed the water out a little bit. And then this, it uses 5 gallons a minute, but it'll recover 11 gallons a minute. So it'll pick up his water as well as my own. So my cleaning is the final step. It picks it up just this dry. And I mean, if you're doing a loop around a big garage, you come back, it's already dry. You can, there's no water there.
So when you're taking up extra water, then at some point you're going to reach capacity.
Right. So you start and you have a little bit of variance there.
Gotcha.
So it
buffer
can,
the other way.
It can do just full recovery, like a spill recovery. If you have your tanks empty, then you can. This will pick up without putting down water. It'll recover that water back to. And a lot of people, like airports, from de-icing the glycol that they use, they'll run out there and pick it up with that. So, and I'll do that sometimes too at the bottom of ramps. If I've got a guy doing something on his own, and if we have water standing, just go over there and suck it up and keep rolling. So, on the walk behind, I'll pull it over here. This one is self-propelled, so it's got 4 speeds, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the basket that is just like the other one. That's your main filtration right there. So it gets all the heavy stuff out before it pumps it out. It has the same head on the bottom with the fins. Again, no pump, nothing attached to it. Naturally picks the water up, and then it does have that one pump that will pump it out. The discharge pump goes here, this red. So it can be paired with this machine. You could run 300 foot of hose and use that. But I think for most contractors, when I got this first before this, as anybody who wasn't in the class, I hooked 300 foot of discharge hose up to this and put one in down the drain because we were able to literally put it down the drain. And I would cool it all up right there at the drain. Start with this, go back and forth away from the drain, and all in one step. It's clean. You eliminate having a second person to rinse. You eliminate all the water that you need for the second person rinsing. So, no, that's
cold water only.
No, you can run hot water through it. Yep, and all it needs is 5 gallons a minute. I mean, I ran it off of that truck, the 8 gallon a minute, but it's tipped for 5 gallon a minute, so I was just bypassing 3 gallons a minute. So my water got hotter, and I was only using 5 gallons a minute. I stayed up, hooked up to one spigot, my tank stayed full the whole night. So that was nice not having to battle and look for water.
Yeah.
Just hook it up to any pressure washer that's 5 gallons a minute.
What's the head size on that?
This one's 18 inch. Six small. I was thinking that, I was like, wow, did I really cover any square footage? I did by myself 35,000 square foot in like a 7 hour-ish time, 7 or 8. So considering I could do that with just one person instead of two for 35,000 square feet, I was pretty happy.
What's that thing run? Price?
Price? Without the self-propel, it's about 15. Well, actually, there's another option, a macerator pump. So if you're going to be doing a lot of sand, a lot of really bad stuff, the macerator pump actually breaks up the debris as it comes in before it pumps it out. So it basically chops out kind of like a garbage disposal. That's a $2,500 option. Starts around 13. So no macerator pump, no self-propel, just want to push it. It's like 13, 13.5. And then self-propel is a $2,500 option. It's got 4 speeds, reverse. When I was in that garage, I was able to put it at full speed, which I started this with somebody I rented it to, give the gas back.
There's some gas cans over there.
That's a lot of fun. Somebody that owns one of these.
He would tell me, she called me and said, so he's getting these dogs, so he's he's no else. It's like, I mean, you walk up to him, you can walk up to him. me or he'd be fine, but he would wait. We'll dog over some side of a patrol car. He'd walk up to it and he'd wait about 10 seconds. Then he'd slam the side of the patrol car. And so it'd be funny because we'd sit there and we'd walk out of the car and talk to him. And talk to him. And yeah, he's like,
discharge hose that I'll actually hook it up because I hooked up water now and discharge right back onto this tube, right? But also the price